Yo, what is going on, guys? So we are back today to break down the luckiest fight of my life. And this one fight changed so much because it turned the tide of this match against Bureau Man completely in my favor. And winning this match as a byproduct of that gave me like 20 points, which really helped me, especially in securing top 8. This got me to a very high point threshold, but I still needed one more win after this. So, if I didn't win this one, I would have needed like 2 to 3 more wins after, which I still had time to do that, but it would have just been so much pressure. So, like, this one fight is insane. So we're going to be breaking down exactly what happened, because it's crazy, and I didn't realize how lucky I got until after I examined it again afterwards. So this is where the critical moment is about to take place. This moment right here was very important because it massively affects round 3. So you see Bureau Man's drafting here, and he has Storm X select. This looks like a rank 2 Storm Pyramid X, and I don't really have a good counter. I don't even know who would be that good of a counter. When I fought Storm before, I used Kitty against her once, and it went like okay. I finished with full health, but it still kind of took a while. And my Kitty's banned here, so like maybe if I had like Warlock would probably be pretty quick. So you'll hear me say, he has Storm X here. Time to cook. Oh man, I hope so. Oh god, he's got that Storm X. So here's my draft. And I'm looking at Void here, because I think Bureau Man's running Suicides, but he has Warlock. I'm looking at Hulk here, he's looking kind of good, but I don't really have a need for Hulk right now. Domino's not going to do anything. Rintra's probably not going to do much for me. Havoc's rank 3, I'm not picking him. So, is Bureau running Suicides? I'm pretty sure he is. This is where I reroll. Do I reroll here? Wasn't sure. Yeah. 6 seconds left. I gotta make my decision fast. I see Scarlet Witch pop up. I'm like, okay, that's an auto pick, right? Scarlet Witch auto pick. And I have like 1 second to make my other decision here. So I'm like, freak. I don't know. I guess Thing. Sure. So boom, take Thing. I didn't have a Science Champion either. So, if Bureau Man gets Maw, I can use Thing against Maw. I've done it. The 2 times that I've done it, I won the round, actually. So I can make that work. I don't want to do that, but, yeah. And so the rest of the draft phase doesn't matter too much. My last draft here sucks. He picks up a Juggernaut, which is going to really help him. And nothing here really that I want to take. I don't really need Rintra. He has Warlock for Sinister, so I just okay, guess I'll take Titanium. Why not? So, going into this round 1, I wasn't sure who I wanted to put down. Bureau Man decides to put down Thing. Now, my mindset here is I have my number 1 Thing counter, which is Mysterio. I've taken countless rank 5 things with Mysterio, and I know I can put up 50k. 50,000 points. Very high score. Usually will win you the round. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just put my Thing down, because I was feeling confident. I was a little too overconfident here. I should have put down a different defender, because my Thing is only rank 4. Bureau Man's Thing's rank 5, so he's got the rank advantage. And but I'm using Mysterio. I'm using my best counter. I'm feeling good. Gonna go ahead and push him to a special 2 here. And everything's going great. Landing my intercepts, and even when I'm not landing them, I'm not getting punished. Utilizing my striker, pushing him to the 15 rock stacks. Gonna bait this out. I should have tried to push him to another special 2 here, but because I didn't, now he has another bar of power that I need to get rid of before I can go for another easy intercept. So boom, get rid of that. Go for an intercept here. Doesn't go for it. All right, reset. Need another intercept. Should go for a regular one here. Get it. Maybe here I should have done a light intercept, but I didn't. So boom, he throws another special here, just wasting time. Get in one more hit. That's still really fast, really insanely fast, really good. I'm like, please. And that's not enough. Are you kidding me? Class disadvantage Juggernaut. Like, oh my god, that was so close, man. 50,432 versus 50,670. Like, just ridiculously close. I'm so flustered at this point, man. Like, I needed that. I really needed that. I'm like, what do I do here? I guess I'll just put my big man thing down. Rank 5 man thing. That was a great decision that I decided to do. And, I got a pretty good counter to whatever he's going to put down, aside from Stormax. And so he puts down Nova. I'm like, okay, Nova, this is a breeze. This is an absolute breeze. Easy fight with CGR. The CGR is by far, the best Nova counter. Running Suicides, though, and if you get a bad AI, you can end up taking a bit of chip damage. And what I mean by a bad AI is really if they throw a special 1, which, of course, Bureau Man's Nova is going to do. Of course, it's Bureau Man. His defenders are trained extremely well. So that's annoying. But it shouldn't matter too much because he's using Anti-Venom. So, even if I take some chip damage here, which I am, and I've already lost 20% of my HP, but the fight's over. And so, we're still, that's not even 50k. It's close, though. 49,484. Should be good. And it is, because Anti-Venom just takes a very, 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 very long time. But he comes out with full health. It's a trade-off. But too long. So boom, we win this round. Going into round 3, I'm not sure who to put down. Because if I put Future Ant-Man down, Warlock's going to run through that. If I put Titania down, Warlock is probably going to run through that. Or Emma, whatever. And he puts down Stormax. But I don't really have a choice. I just need to put down my biggest champion. Titania has actually, I think the second biggest health pool in the game currently. As 7 stars. So just put her down. She got the health. She's rank 2. Do it. And then here we get Scarlet Witch versus Storm Pyramid X. Now, I've never done this, and I didn't think it was going to go very well. And to my absolute surprise, it goes like this. We'll just let it play out. We'll just let it play out. God, bro, give me some Power Steel right now. Come on, Power Steel, Power Steel, Power Steel. Bro! Watch chat. Watch chat here. Watch this. Dude, I've never had my chat explode quite like this. Look at this. Just going crazy, man. Like, just absolutely insane. So that's 52,000 points. 18-second fight. There's no chance in hell that gets beaten. But how? How the heck did that happen? So we're gonna go back. We're gonna watch that fight again. This time in half speed. Let's put it to 0.5. But before we go in there, let me show you guys what happened. Let me explain to you how that happened. Because if you can go ahead and try just bringing Scarlet Witch against Storm Pyramid X. It's not going to go like that. You're going to be glancing. And going into that fight, I was expecting to glance a ton. Because, Storm Pyramid X, she starts in her Ice Tempest. And whilst in Ice Tempest, you gain immunity to Cold Snap, Frostbite. And incoming attacks have a 60% chance to glance. Even if you have guaranteed crits, this 60% chance to glance still applies. So, more than 50% chance. So, on average, you're going to be glancing more than you're not glancing. But there's a way to deactivate this, which I didn't know. I had no idea this is possible. But when power locked or power drained, the tempests are removed for 8 seconds. I had no idea. And Scarlet Witch, one of the effects, I don't know how many she has, but when she has 2 pools of effects, Scarlet Witch has 2 pools of effects. When you hit her with crits, there's a pool of effects. Like you can get a Fury buff, you can get a Poison, you can get a Heal block, you can get a Exhaustion or whatever it's called. You can get Power Drain. She can get Power Gain. She can gain Armor Ups. All that kind of stuff when you hit her. When you're attacking with her, you can apply all of your buffs to yourself. So, Regen, Fury, Cruelty. And you can Power Drain, Power Steal the opponent. You can also have a Power Lock debuff. So let's watch this fight back now, knowing what we know. 0.5 speed. So jumping in. Very first hit. That very first hit, I apply a Power Lock. Very first hit. Let's watch that one more time. Now, there's a saying though. There's a saying that I like, and it makes a lot of sense here. And it's, you have to be good to be lucky. And that is true. Because the very start of this fight, I get the best luck But I took that luck for myself. You can see at the very start of the fight, she dashes back, and I instantly punish that with an intercept. Very first hit, I intercept her. You know, no setup, no nothing. Right off the jump, I land that intercept. I'm good enough to see that opening and to immediately capitalize on it. And because I'm good enough to do that, I get rewarded with the best possible luck, which is a power lock. So that goes ahead and takes off this Ice Tempest. So now, without that, there's no glancing. So now I have 0 chance to glance. And you see, but it puts it on cooldown. So let's keep an eye up here. So now, we have guaranteed crits, and there's no glancing. So this is like the time to do all of our damage and get everything set up. But you can see our power lock debuff went away. Oh, but look at that. We got another one before this timer expires. So now that when that timer expires, if there's I guess a power lock, it doesn't really say here, but if there's a power lock active when this Tempest tries to come back, it won't come back. So it'll go on cooldown for another 8 seconds. So this timer resets. And you can see we get another power lock debuff as well. Just to, cover all the bases. But she's dead, before that timer can come back again. So that's the explanation on that fight, how it went. Obviously, just absurdly lucky to get that on the very first hit. But, we capitalized at the very start of the fight and took that intercept. And, yeah, all because of that, we end up winning. Let's see, how many points is it? It's a lot, man. I think it's 20. 20-something points. 19. And that puts us to 616 points, which at this point, before this, my highest amount of points was 610. So I'd never been this high in points before. And yeah, there's like less than 3 hours left in the season at this point. So that was just such a massive dub. And, I didn't want to play anymore after this. Like, I just beat my highest record, of points. But I know that I needed one more win to secure top 8. And I think if I finished with 616, I don't think I would have gotten top 8. So I knew I needed one more win. And the fact that, I just beat Bureau Man, of all people, that gave me the confidence to, do another match. And we ended up winning it, luckily. So, and that was all we needed. So I just wanted to make this video to really break down the greatest use of a single reroll token ever used in the history of Battlegrounds. This has to be the single best usage of a reroll token ever. I don't see how any other circumstance could result in a better use of a reroll token. Like, this attributes to me going now to Vancouver to participate in the biggest ever Battlegrounds tourney yet. If that's not the best use of a reroll token, I don't know what is. That's why I love rerolls, man. Rerolls for life. I hope we can use rerolls in the tournament. That is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown of this specific fight. Yeah, and if you did, drop a thumbs up for the awesome luck. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll be seeing you guys at that big tourney in Vancouver. Peace out.